Hey guys, Cha-Chan here, and this video is another speed paint of my original character Crimson. I know I had a video of me drawing Crimson a few weeks ago, so yeah, it was a while ago, so that last speed paint I think has gone a lot better, just with the final result of the art, so this one's a lot better I think. There's a few kind of anatomy errors and stuff, and like his head's a bit too big I think, but I was just a bit lazy and didn't finish it properly, so yeah, I could have done a bit better on this, but it was mainly to practice foreshortening, so you'll see like one of his arms is like huge compared to the other one, just like the perspective and stuff, so yeah, I was just trying to practice that. I think that the arm closest to the viewer would be... let me reword that. I think the arm closest to like the viewer is the best arm, because the other one just kind of went a bit bad, but yeah, it's okay. I did forget to go and do like line weight, so I just kind of forgot about that, but it's okay. I mean, this wasn't like a piece I wanted to spend a really long time on, so yeah. Covering Crimson's hair is kind of difficult for me digitally, because I'm used to drawing him more on traditional, but in traditional media. Yeah, that makes sense I think. So I'm used to coloring him in with like Copic markers, and there's a colour called Crimson, so, you know, it makes sense. I think that I drew his mouth a bit weird, but yeah, I just did not bother to fix anything with this. I probably should have, but, you know, it's not like this was like the best piece I've ever drawn or anything, so I'm not too bothered about it. And for the background, I did use a reference photo, but it was a photo I took myself, so yeah. I really need to practice drawing like buildings and stuff, because I draw more kind of nature things compared to buildings, so I really need to practice drawing like buildings. Oh, I don't want to practice drawing buildings, but I've got to. So, yeah. It was kind of difficult doing the line art for the background, just like, I don't know, and then colouring it was a bit weird as well, because I couldn't just select the line art like I usually do. I had to actually go and colour everything properly, but there's like a couple of trees that I could select, because I could like do the line art in a way that meant I could select it. I mean, I could have done that for the entire background, but I'm still kind of finding how I like to draw backgrounds, so, you know, I just gotta experiment and stuff. So, I think the background could have been a lot better. I'm not sure if I already said that or not, but I am just gonna keep practicing backgrounds, so they will get better eventually. But for right now, I'm just kind of practicing, seeing what works for me, especially when drawing trees. Trees are a nightmare to draw. Oh dear. I just kind of draw straight lines right now and hope they look like trees. Unless I'm drawing like a different type of tree, you know. So, I'll keep practicing and hopefully get better. So I did shade with purple again. I think that's kind of sticking with me, just shading with purple. I mean, there are some times that I won't shade with purple, but it's kind of rare now that I don't use purple. Or pink. I don't know, just pinks and purples work really well for shading, at least I find they do. I mean, everyone has their different styles and stuff, so... recently I've been finding that, this is a bit random, but like, drawing hands, like, I've been finding drawing simpler hand poses are a lot harder. I mean, I'm not really like brilliant at hands or anything, but I've just been finding like drawing a simple hand poses, like waving with your hands, like you can't really see my hand because I'm not filming myself, but like having your hand just out flat, that kind of stuff, that's getting really hard to draw. I don't know why, I'm just really struggling with it. But I can draw the more like complex hand poses, like the one there. Well, it's not a complex hand pose, but like the two hands there I find a lot easier to draw right now. Like, I mean, they don't look brilliant or anything, but I just find them easier to draw. It's so weird. Like, before I was finding hand poses like those hand poses there were like a nightmare to draw. I mean, hands are still terrible to draw, but I'm just finding hands easier in general, except when it comes to easy poses. I know, it's so weird, but I'm considering doing a video on drawing hands. I mean, I'm not like brilliant at drawing hands, but I can still kind of try and help people draw hands, I think. I'd probably just try and cover like different styles of drawing hands and stuff. I don't know, I need to like plan that video. Oh yeah, I just finished my exams, so I've got more time right now. So I'm planning to do just a few videos. Well, yeah, obviously. But I'm planning to do like an art advice video. I think I've mentioned that before, and I've never really had time to do one. So hopefully I should get that out soon. I'm not sure how well it'll turn out, but hopefully it'll be good. But yeah, I need to plan that properly. So I coloured in my line art again. That's kind of a thing I keep doing, and I think it makes the pictures look a lot nicer. I mean, you can leave the line art as black, it just depends on like your style and your preference, but I like to colour in the line art. Sometimes I get a bit lazy and just kind of do it as one colour, usually like a dark brown, but for this one I used like 3 different colours, 4 different colours maybe? No, I think 5, like 4 on the character and just 1 in the background. Originally I was going to spend a bit more time on the line art, but I just didn't. And yeah, I just added some gradients and stuff, and just kind of finished it. I do add some blood in the next image, so here is the piece without blood, and here is the one with blood. The blood didn't turn out so well, which is why I didn't really film it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to check out all of my social media, links are in the description. Hope you enjoyed it, bye!